The U.S. dollar is mixed and choppy trade. Ahead of Friday's jobs report, U.S. data showed that the number of Americans who applied for unemployment benefits last week fell by 25,000 to 234,000. Now the U.S. labor market is getting tight, with employers having difficulty finding talent. And Wednesday's release of the FOMC minutes from the March meeting showed that most policymakers think the Fed Reserve should begin trimming its $4.5 trillion balance sheet later this year. Also, the Fed is on track for 2 more interest rate hikes in 2017. And speaking of choppy trade, the euro has been seesawing in the session. Now, earlier in the session, euro-dollar hit a 3-week low. Dovish ECB speeches weighed on the euro initially. ECB President Mario Draghi stated that the eurozone recovery is gaining momentum, but the bank's stimulus efforts are still needed. And the ECB Chief Economist Peter Praet said that rates will not rise until after QE has ended. Now, the euro currency has recovered in New York trade. Now, of course, there is also caution as the U.S.-China presidential summit kicks off today. Trade policy and currency issues are at the top of the list for discussion. Now, taking a closer look at the majors, euro-dollar is flat at 1.0654, while the British pound against the U.S. currency is off 0.1% at 1.2465. Dollar-yen is higher by 0.16%, trading hands at 110.85. The Aussie against the U.S. currency is in the spotlight this morning. The pair and the RSI is bearish. Now, the Aussie dollar is capped by its declining 50 and 20-day moving averages. Trading Central analysts prefer short positions below 0.7585 with targets at 0.7510 and 0.7480 in extension. And in precious metals, we're seeing gold and silver turning higher. Gold is in the spotlight today, and it did break below the 20-period moving average. The RSI is mixed to bearish, and short positions below the new resistance at 1258.90 are preferred with targets at 1249.20 and 1246.80 in extension. And silver is up 0.15% at $18.22. That does wrap it up for this morning. I'm Remy Blair reporting for the New York Stock Exchange. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Trading Central. Have a great day.